Okay guys, it finished at St Mary's. Southampton 1, Liverpool 0, nada. Just weren't good enough. It was a bit of a game of two halves, but my God, we have been poor in the last three games. The 1-1 against West Brom, the 0-0 against Newcastle, and beaten 1-0. Decent Southampton side, it has to be said. Danny Ings comes back to haunt Liverpool, ex-player, of course. Mistake from Trent, it has to be said. He was brushed off the ball. Lovely finish. Lobbed the oncoming Alisson into the corner. 1-0 early on. They could have made it 2, maybe 2 or 3 at half-time. You were much better side at half-time. You were all over the shop. Trent had an absolute nightmare, one of his worst games, and he was taken off late in the game as well. But he had a really poor game. The front three is a big concern for me. I mean, we hadn't got any real chances. We'd 1 or 2, Man had 1 or 2 half chances, but that was it. We'd nothing. We'd absolutely nothing. The only plus to come out of the game was Thiago. He looked good. He looked on it. His passing was crisp. He rarely lost the ball. Forward balls all the times, lovely raking balls. Thiago was on it. Thiago's the only one that had any sort of a good game. Everybody else was poor. Even Robbo wasn't at it. Henderson playing centre half with Fabinho. I mean, it just doesn't help. If Liverpool need a reason to buy a centre half, that was the game tonight. I mean, Henderson was missed in midfield, to be honest. I really do think his drive was missing in midfield. I think it was the wrong selection. Oxlade-Chamberlain was well played. He way off it. Should have been taken off at half-time, wasn't. And we just gave ourselves too much to do. I think we had 1 shot on target in the whole game. 1 shot on target. That's not championship form, guys. That is not championship form. Now United have a chance to go top. We've FA Cup on Friday. Aston Villa away. We'll probably rest players for that. Probably get knocked out of that. Aston Villa are a good side. We know what happened there before. We won't be playing a strong team in that. There's no way Klopp will beat United the following week at Anfield. What a game that is. Okay, we could turn it around with a win against United, but we really got to wake up. I mean, we need to get a centre half in. It's an absolute must. The front three, Jota's missing badly. Jota is missing hugely up front because he gives the three something to think about. You can start him, you can have him on the bench, you can come on, he can get you a goal with 15-20 minutes in a tight game, and he's just not there. I think he's 3 or 4 weeks away. So hopefully we can get him back by the end of January. But there's something wrong there. There's just something wrong. Maybe it's the blip. Maybe it's the mini blip. It's only our 2nd loss in the league all season. Maybe it's our little mini blip and we'll come out of it. We'll win against United. Let's hope that's true. But the way we're playing at the moment, it's, I'm a little bit worried, I have to say, as I've been all season. Just a little bit. It's just something wrong there. Trent looked... It's probably his worst game of Liverpool tonight. I don't want to say too much about it, but he was really poor tonight. There's other few players that just were not at it. But, I mean, Henderson, Fabinho didn't work. Henderson did his best, but he's not a centre-half. But it's the front three is the big, major worry for me. And it's missing Jota. Jota is a big loss, as I say, because he ignites those front three. If he's playing, even if he's not playing, if he's on the bench. So, I'm worried. I'm really worried. We had a lot of crosses into the box. We did a lot of corners, but we crumbs of chances. You come on, crumbs of that front three, crumbs. Southampton, you could say, probably deserved it in the end. Defended very well. We played much better in the second half, but I'm disappointed. I really am. We gotta lace up our boots, guys, and we gotta move forward. I believe in this team, and I believe we will. But we gotta turn it around fast. That United game next week is huge. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon. FA Cup on Friday. It's finished at St Mary's. Disappointingly, Southampton 1, Liverpool 0. A lot to think about. Cheers.